Hi and welcome. I am going to do a past life reading, pick a card today, and I'm doing the card selection on camera. So this is going to be a pick a card about a past life connection with someone that you have a relationship with in this life. And this can be romantic, familial, or platonic. So I'm just getting the cards ready for this reading. If you would like to skip ahead to the beginning of the selection, the group selection, I'll put the timestamp in the bottom. I just thought it's a bit tedious, but I thought I'd do it on camera, just to show how the cards are chosen. Okay, and then I'm going to use these crystals just to make it a little easier to choose the pile. Okay, so this will be group 1 and this will be group 2. So take a moment, tap in, and whichever pile you are drawn to, group 1 or group 2, that will be the group for you, and I will see you there. Okay, if you chose group 1, this will be your reading. So let's start off with the archetype card. We have the Seeker. Now I'm going to try and clarify as much as possible who this might be in this current life, and ask about your past life connection, how it affects this life, and what your role is in this person's life, or their role in your life. I don't know why I can't speak, but let's get into it. The Seeker. Light attribute, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Shadow attribute, inability to commit to a path once found. Okay, so firstly what I'm getting is that this person might be non-committal or they might have avoidant attachment, an avoidant attachment style in relationships. So if this is a love relationship in this life, they are unavailable in some way. So either they are physically not in your life, so they're not around all the time, or they've gone off on their own path and you are no longer in contact, or the relationship is distant, or there's physical distance, or they are emotionally unavailable. But I do get that this person is very intellectual with a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. I'm getting Sagittarius vibes from this. But this person, if it's not that they're non-committal, they have a thirst for knowledge and a curiosity about life in the world. They might travel a lot. This person has a staff or a walking stick. Okay, so that's coming through quite clearly. That I'm going to try and clarify what your relationship is to this person as we go along. But this person, I'm getting Sagittarius vibes. I wanted to say Aquarius with the thirst for wisdom, but I'm getting Sagittarius vibes. Sort of an adventurer at heart. And I'm hearing Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. So this could be a father or a male. But this person sort of has a restless heart, and it's like they're seeking something, and this means that they have a difficulty committing or settling down. Whether this is a father or a romantic partner, they either have difficulty committing in a relationship. So they may have many relationships. I'm not getting promiscuous. I'm getting like they don't want to be alone, but they still struggle to commit, or they're emotionally unavailable because they're in their head a lot and they're always thinking and they're always searching for answers, wanting to learn more. This person is probably very smart, very intellectual, or they travel a lot. And I'm also getting the travel vibes with this card because there's a person on a boat here. In a past life, okay, so the two of you might have had unresolved conflicts from a past life. You may be a water sign. And there's some sort of either you're hoping for some sort of change in this relationship, and this card says, out trick-or-treating, we're here. And you're hoping for them to either commit or come back, but you're afraid of it at the same time because you know this person is unavailable in some way. So even though you want it, and this might be reversed, you could be the person I'm describing. Take it as it resonates. So you want this person to come back, to show up for you, maybe emotionally or in a certain way in the relationship, but you're afraid that they're not going to, because there may be a repeated cycle where they keep leaving, or you keep trying to connect with them emotionally and they just can't, or haven't been willing to, they just refuse to, or there's a trigger from a past life that neither of you are aware of, where there was some conflict, and often we reconnect with people in another incarnation because we have unresolved conflict, and this is what it seems like here. Unresolved karma, or they are, so once the karma is resolved, the person will leave our life. But until the karma is resolved, if we keep repeating the same pattern that was similar to what happened in the previous life, then you will continuously feel connected to this person and them to you, and you will continuously be drawn to them. But the pattern needs to be broken for the relationship to either end, the connection to either end, and the that tie to be severed between the two of you, or for the relationship to improve and get better. So this person is seeking for something. And that's often why people just can't settle down or can't commit. So sometimes they are seeking an aspect of themselves that they haven't found yet. Or they are looking for something they haven't received in childhood. Subconsciously, they are looking to heal an aspect of themselves or find deeper meaning in the world. But really, it's deeper connection to themselves and to God, the universe, to love. I don't know if this person knows what they're looking for, or even that they are this way. But let's try and see if we can figure out more about who this person is. Two of Forces, the Willow. Four of Keys, clearing the way. Number 14, initiation, and the Count Saint Germain. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Divine Physician in reverse. Let's get some more. Who is this person? What is the relationship to group 1? The Wheel. This person is destined to be in your life. Either you or they might be blonde and a female. This has never stood out to me before, but the dice around her neck is standing out to me, and it looks like the fuzzy dice that you would have hanging in a car. So you or this person might have these fuzzy dice in their car, and specifically red, but doesn't have to be. So you or them could have these physical attributes. Who is this person and what is their relationship? Chariot. This person could be a Cancer, or you are a Cancer. And you or them could be a dark-skinned male with dark hair. And I'm getting you two are also, you look very different to each other. So one person might be light-skinned and the other person dark-skinned. What's at the bottom of the deck? 8 of Cups. And you or this person has walked away. I feel like this might be you because of the conflict that you have with this person, and that they are unavailable in whatever way that is. It's almost like they keep leaving you, or they keep not giving you a choice but to walk away, even though you don't want to. You don't want to walk away, but you might be walking away again. And it's, when we're walking away from someone or a relationship, and it's not yet clear if this is romantic, platonic, or a familial relationship. It could be either a romantic relationship or a father-daughter relationship, or a mother-son relationship. But Okay, thank you, Spirit. That's clearer. So, if this person is your father in this life, you might have had a romantic relationship in a previous life, or one of you was the parent and wasn't around. Or the other way around, if this person is someone you have a romantic connection with in a previous life, you could have been their father, parent, or they could have been yours, and this is the same dynamic that has played out before. And yes, we can carry karma over from previous lives. You may have had multiple lives with this person, but in this reading, this scenario and this one past life connection is coming through. There was definitely some conflict. And okay, what's coming through is that this might have affected you, probably has, that if this is coming through in this reading and it's carried over from a previous life. It's affected both of you. And most likely you more emotionally, whether you are aware of it or not. We often will play out, or we'll have the same repetitive experiences with the same person or with different people until we become aware of the pattern and change it, or the behavior and change it, or if there is some trauma or pain, emotional trauma that we are not aware of, until we become aware of it and change it, or change the pattern, we will keep having repeated experiences. So if you and this person keep walking away from each other and coming back together, or the dynamic isn't getting better, then this is what's happening. So this person, most likely, the reason they keep being unavailable, whether that's at a physical distance, or they keep traveling and they can't settle down, or they can't commit to this relationship if it's romantic, or they're emotionally unavailable and they won't let you in. The reason is not because of anything that you are doing wrong. The reason is that this person is looking for something that they are not finding, and it's most likely because they don't know that they are looking for something. And they might attribute it to wanting to advance their career, or chasing a dream, money, or whatever reason they give for not being available in whatever way resonates for you. It's because they're looking for something externally in the world that they need to find within themselves. The Willow, Two of Forces. Okay, I was going to check the meaning for this in the book, but I'm guided to read the card intuitively. So the willow is obviously a big established tree. And for a tree to be this old and this big, the roots need to be really, really deep. And this is a fated connection. And I feel like it's not meant to end, even if you or them has walked away again, or is intending to walk away again. This relationship is meant to continue. It's meant to be a long-term relationship. And because of your past life connection, or maybe even many past lives, the roots of this relationship is really, really deep, and it's a really strong bond between the two of you. And you've possibly known each other for a really long time, if it is a romantic or platonic relationship. And for many, many years. These trees, could many people can live and die, and the tree will still be standing. So it's almost like if you are intending to walk away from this relationship, or this person has walked away again, this relationship is coming back around. You are home to this person and they are home to you. I'm also getting you're meant to build a home with this person, but there's something in the way. And resolving this person needs to resolve whatever reason they have for being non-committal or emotionally unavailable, or feeling like they need to travel, or whatever is keeping them seeking. They need to resolve that. And this is not for you to do. This is for them to do. And this is really difficult when you are connected to someone, or you care about someone, you love someone, and you want them in your life. Sometimes it helps knowing that they are meant to be in your life and that they will be, but you need to allow them the freedom to go out and find what they are looking for, or not, and learn the lesson and come back. And that might trigger some stuff for you as well. The fact that they keep leaving and coming back might cause some sort of emotional pain for you that you might need to heal from, and leave behind. But once you do, this is sort of an initiation. There's something in the way in this relationship, and it's almost always, it doesn't matter what reading, what issue there is, whatever issues is never really external. It's the internal stuff manifests externally as something that can be a block or a problem or conflict. But once we work through the inner emotional stuff or the mental blocks, then the external stuff usually is easier to solve, or it falls into place. So once this person finds what they're looking for, the answers, or they learn the lesson, or you are able to let them walk away, it's hard to almost wait, or expect someone to come back, and you sort of have to let go of that expectation and not wait and allow them to leave, or you have to find the strength or the courage to leave and allow this to play out as it needs to. That sounds so unhelpful. But this is a general reading, and there can be many reasons for this person's inner blocks, and how that relates to you. And if you would like a personal reading, to dive deeper into what could be the specifics for the scenario for you, the details for that will be in the description box. But let's get one more card to close this off as guidance. Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Okay, so the guidance that I'm getting from this card is that you need to keep working on you, your life, your goals, what makes you happy. And that is going to help this relationship. And even if it's not immediate and it takes a long time, that's going to help you to move forward, to live a happier life, to be able to let go of whatever is happening in this relationship, so that things are easier for you. And what happens with this person is completely up to them. We all have free will in this life, but this is definitely destined, and you will most likely continue the cycle in this life or in another life if it's not resolved. But that's not to say that you can't be at peace and you can't be happy and your life can't move forward. As long as you put the focus on you, and put the effort into working, whether this is your job or your career or just working on yourself. If you continue to work on yourself, and Capricorn can be a very entrepreneurial energy, someone that enjoys work, or is focused on their career. So you might need to focus on your career and on yourself. And what needs to happen in this relationship will play out. But this person has definitely been in your life before, and is destined to be in your life in the future if they are not currently. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box, and I hope to see you again in another video. If you chose group 2, then this is your reading, and let's see what your past life connection is to this person, who they are, what this means for you in this life. We have the Prince, light attribute, romantic charm and potential for power. Ooh, this feels like this is a romantic connection. I left these readings open for it to be familial or platonic or romantic. So either in this life, and we will get more clarity. In this life, this person, you have a romantic relationship with this person in this life, or you've had in a previous life. And this person is very charming. They might also have a position of power. In a previous life, they might have been royalty of some sort, even a prince specifically, or held some position of authority. The shadow attribute is using power for self-aggrandizement. Then we have commitment and contract. So you definitely have a soul contract with this person. In this life, you might be married to this person or in a commitment. And then we have Trace of Alchemy, release your power. And this is a number 33. This is also a 3. So 3s are significant. Okay, so what I'm getting is that this relationship is meant to activate you. Either you are someone who is very timid and shy, or there's some potential that you have that you haven't realized yet. This person might sort of be the more extroverted or the more masculine, or have more control in the relationship, if that makes sense. Be more assertive, and you might be more introverted, the more submissive, the feminine, the female. It's like they have more power in this relationship than you do, and they are meant to activate you. This relationship is meant to help you, and threes are growth, expansion, teamwork. I'm not getting bad vibes from this, like they hold power over you and manipulate you and control you. I'm definitely not getting that, but it's possible. This is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. It could be positive for some and not so positive for others. But either way, whether it's positive or negative, so if they are controlling and manipulative, or expect you to be submissive, that's meant to activate your power within you, either for you to become more assertive or to realize your own potential in, and we'll get some more cards, in whatever capacity. It could be that this relationship is a good relationship, you're happy, you might actually even be the more submissive one in the relationship and be okay with that. But you are meant to grow together, or this person does help you grow. You work well together as a team. But there's some potential that you might need to realize. He's hiding these flowers behind his back. So either this person is romantic and flowers is a thing, they might gift you flowers often, or you would like them, like they're charming maybe, but not necessarily outwardly romantic, or romantic in the way that you would want them to be, and that's maybe something like you just accept it and it's okay, but you might really just need to acknowledge that you would like them to be more romantic, or you would like flowers, or flowers is a thing. But this person, they're probably romantic and charming. This is like Prince Charming vibes. More on who this person is and this relationship, please. Two of Wands, Four of Cups. Okay, so this could be you or them, depending on whether you're the feminine or the female. But these are all three female, and this is a female, and these two are males. So take it as it resonates. This relationship is meant to help you find your own personal path outside of the relationship. There might be a creative path, or travel, or a passion, something that you feel driven to do, but you're not doing. She's sitting in there, probably at home, looking out. She's got the stick in her hand. She's let that one go. So it's almost like subconsciously or consciously, you know, there's something that you're meant to be doing in this life, but you haven't actually started or gone for it. And there's some feeling of apathy, or not being completely content. And you might not have acknowledged this to yourself or to this person, but there's a progression from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. So either you are going to go out and catch that wave, follow this passion, or this creative project, to travel. And you might want to travel, and possibly you feel like you don't want to travel alone. You might want to travel with this person, or you two will. This feels like a really positive relationship. Let's get some more details. It's pretty straightforward. This person is romantic and charming. This feels like a very good relationship. It feels like a committed relationship, whether you're married or just together, or there is marriage on the cards, or this is just a confirmation that you have a soul contract with this person for them to help you realize some sort of potential or go in a certain direction, either with a creative project or a business or something that you feel passionate about, because you're not completely emotionally fulfilled. We have the increscent moon in reverse, and in this card there's an artist here, a sculptor specifically, but they also have drawings in the background. So either this person is also creative, or you are creative. They might be an artist of some sort, and they are meant to inspire you, or you are meant to do this together. But you haven't sort of, like, they might be established already, or but you haven't realized your full potential yet, and they are meant to help you with this in this life. And this was in reverse though, so it's like you possibly have not unlocked this within yourself yet, or tapped into this endeavor, this direction that you need to go into, the ascent. 7 of keys and reflection in reverse. I feel like this is something you have thought about and reflected on, but for some reason you haven't found, you haven't gone out and done it yet, or started this yet. And it's possible that it's been really difficult for you in your life. You might be having a spiritual awakening, or have had a spiritual awakening, or will be having a spiritual awakening. That won't be for everyone, but the ascent is like ascension, and 7's are a highly spiritual number for me. The Queen of Keys in reverse. The Queen of Keys she's like, she has a palace, she's waiting on someone. Okay, so what this is saying to me is that you are established as well. You found your person. This is a good relationship. They might show you love. And in this life, their soul contract with you is to be your partner in crime, or partner in creativity, or partner in artistry. I feel like you're both meant to do something creative together, but for some reason you haven't yet. You haven't yet fully committed yourself to this. And this is something that you're meant to do. And often we all have subconscious beliefs, limiting beliefs, or emotional aspects or parts of our psyche that we haven't tapped into fully. And this is part of our our growth in life is to establish more and more about ourselves and to grow and expand. And this relationship feels very expansive. And we can always do inner reflection to figure out what is the reason. Obviously, this is a general reading, it will be different for everyone. You could always dive into this and figure out what is it that's made you complacent, complicit, submissive, or not feel like you have the power to do what this is that you want to do. Let's see if we can get another card. What creative project is this? So what is this passion? What is this passion? The Empress. The bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Empress, she is a mother. So you might be a mother, or you might want to, maybe it's that you want to be a parent, or you're about to be a parent, you're about to give birth, become a mother, or you already are, and maybe that is why you haven't fully committed yourself to this creative path, to yourself, to this passion that you have that is about you, because you might being a mother might be more important to you, or you felt like you had to put that first. But we can find ways to do both. Or you are meant to birth something though, and I feel like you're meant to travel the world, or you're meant to be famous. The world could be fame in some way. I'm asking about what this could be creatively. There's something about sharing love in some way with the world, pouring your love into the world in some way. Maybe that's humanitarianism, philosophy, some sort of creative project that is about love. Maybe you write love songs or music. I'm not really getting music. I'm not getting more about this creative project, because I don't think it's about the creative project, but about just a confirmation that this person you are meant to, they are here. It's almost like their contract with you in this life is to walk this path with you, but also to help you realize your power. Ooh, you might do something in fashion. It says Dress of Alchemy. You might do something in fashion. Either you're a designer or a stylist, or you could even just do get ready with me videos, and that makes you famous, or that's something you want to do but you haven't started yet, and this will be your confirmation. Let's get one card to close this reading off. Confidence is your key to success. So you might be a Leo. You are very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so I feel like you might have some self-confidence or self-worth things to work through. But once you find the confidence, you're going to be successful. Or you need to know that this is going to be successful. If you are doubting it, if you are uncertain, if you are afraid of taking that step, committing to this path or to yourself, or feel like you can't do both, being a parent, a mother, and follow this creative path, you can and you should. And I feel like this person, if you feel insecure about, maybe this person is charming and out there or extroverted or already doing something in this field, you need to not let that make you feel like you can't. They are meant to support you and do this with you, or help you to reach your full potential, or help you along your path. And I feel like this is a very beneficial relationship. You might just need to have to get over yourself or find the confidence, be bold. You might want to try some solar plexus meditation or solar plexus work, or there might be a solar plexus block. You might want to tap into the lion or the lioness as a spirit animal to help you with this. But you're going to be successful and you are very close to achieving your goal. It went from the 2 to the 3 of wands, so there might be an opportunity that comes your way and you just need to have the confidence to take it. And that is your reading, group 2. If you made it this far, please like, share, subscribe or comment, and I hope to see you again in another video.